My dear, you are an extraordinary human being with so many admirable qualities. However, there are times when your kind and compassionate nature is taken for granted. It happens far too often that we remain silent, hoping that people will recognize our goodness and change for the better. Yet, over time, we come to realize that not everyone has the capacity or willingness to change. Sometimes, despite all the hope and love we pour into relationships, the very people we care for the most can hurt us. This is when it becomes crucial to take a stand for yourself. You must understand that your kindness is a gift, but it should never be exploited. In today's world, it is essential to set boundaries and protect your well-being. We can no longer expect others to come to our rescue or fight our battles. We must protect our own self-respect. Often, people prey on those who seem kind-hearted and accommodating, mistaking their gentleness for weakness. But here's an important truth: people only prey on those who they think won't fight back. That is why you must show the world that you will not tolerate disrespect or poor treatment. You deserve better, and the moment you start enforcing that belief, people will think twice before treating you poorly. The more you forgive someone without holding them accountable for their actions, the more they will take your forgiveness for granted. Each time you give someone a second, third, or fourth chance without addressing their behavior, you are inadvertently teaching them that they can continue to disrespect you. People often mistake your forgiveness for foolishness, thinking you don't realize what's going on. But I know you are far from foolish. You have a big heart, and your compassion leads you to give people opportunities to change because you believe in the inherent goodness of others. You believe that, with time, they will see their wrongs and make amends. However, sweetheart, it's important to remember that while giving people a chance to change is noble, you must not sacrifice your own well-being in the process. In this world, you need to be kind to everyone, but at the same time, you must be wise enough to recognize who truly values you and who is merely taking advantage of your kindness. There are people who will cherish you for your good heart, who will respect you and lift you up. These are the people you should keep close. Then, there are others who may seem friendly but are only there to exploit your generosity. You must be equally strict and firm with them. Life is too short to spend it catering to those who mistreat you or drain your energy. You do not need to worry about pleasing everyone. Instead, focus on what makes you happy and what nourishes your soul. You are an amazing person, smart, talented, kind, and compassionate. Your heart is pure, and your intentions are always good. I know you trust others easily because you believe that people are fundamentally good. And while that's a beautiful trait, it's also why some people might try to take advantage of you. They may mistake your trust for gullibility. But trust me, you are not gullible or naive. You are simply hopeful, believing that everyone deserves a chance to prove themselves. You see potential in others, but you don't need to let that belief cause you harm. Loving someone is a wonderful feeling, and accepting them as they are is an act of grace. But there is a significant difference between love and tolerating bad behavior. Love should bring you joy, peace, and confidence. It should make you feel valued and respected. If someone isn't treating you the way you deserve to be treated, you must learn to let them go. No matter how much you care for them, no matter how much love you've invested, if they aren't reciprocating that love with kindness and respect, it's time to leave. You deserve relationships that lift you up, not tear you down. People won't realize their mistakes if you're always there to cater to their every need, tolerating their mistreatment. Sometimes, the only way for them to understand what they've done wrong is for you to remove yourself from the equation. If they truly care for you, they will reflect on their behavior and try to make amends. If they don't, then you'll have clarity that the relationship was one-sided, and you were carrying all the weight. Sweetheart, you must choose yourself. Choose your happiness, your self-respect, and your peace of mind. You have done enough. It's time to prioritize your well-being and recognize that you are worthy of love, respect, and kindness. The world needs more people like you, but it also needs people like you to stand tall and assert your worth. You are not just kind, you are powerful, capable, and deserving of the very best that life has to offer. Don't settle for anything less. As I sit and reflect on my life, I am struck by just how beautiful it truly is. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of everyday routines, but when I pause and think deeply, I realize how incredibly blessed I am. God has been so gracious to me in countless ways. He has given me the gift of health, a loving and supportive family, a roof over my head, food on my table, and clothes to wear. These are not just basic necessities, but abundant blessings that many people in the world long for, and I feel incredibly fortunate to have them. When I think about it, I am overwhelmed by the number of things I have to be grateful for. I am thankful for the very breath I take each day, for the privilege of being alive and able to experience the world around me. The simple act of waking up in the morning is a gift in itself, something not everyone gets to enjoy. I'm grateful for the food that nourishes my body and the money I have to buy the things I need. These small comforts, like being able to afford daily necessities, are things we often take for granted, but they are immense blessings. I also appreciate the modern conveniences that make life easier, my phone and internet, which allow me to stay connected to the world, my education, which has empowered me to grow and learn, and the comfortable bed I sleep in each night, offering me rest and renewal. These things might seem small, but they are a huge part of my life, contributing to my sense of well-being. Even the electricity in my home, something we hardly notice unless it's gone, is a blessing I am grateful for. The availability of medicines when I need them is another thing that brings me peace of mind. The world is filled with things to be grateful for, and when I start counting them, it becomes clear just how much I have been given. Today, I find myself reflecting on why I feel so different, why I am consciously counting my blessings. Recently, I learned something profound. If we want to manifest good things in our lives, we need to first be grateful for the good things we already have. It's a principle that's echoed in many spiritual teachings, including the Bible, which says, "You shall receive what you already have." The more we focus on gratitude, the more we attract positive experiences into our lives. It's almost like a magnet. Gratitude pulls more blessings toward us, while complaints push them away. If we constantly complain about what we lack or focus on what is wrong, we are essentially inviting more of those negative situations into our lives. On the other hand, when we practice gratitude, our perspective shifts, and life begins to feel more beautiful. Our hearts fill with a sense of contentment, peace, and joy. It's like the world transforms before our very eyes, and we realize how abundant life truly is. Every great spiritual teacher emphasizes the power of gratitude, whether through their books, teachings, or personal examples. They all agree that gratitude is a powerful force that can change the trajectory of our lives. Through gratitude, we can attract almost anything we desire, whether it's love, the perfect job, financial abundance, or good health. Gratitude creates positive vibrations that ripple out into the universe, bringing back even more good things. Ever since I became aware of the incredible power of gratitude, I've been incorporating it into my daily life. I made it a habit to take a moment every day, morning and night, to reflect on what I am grateful for. And I must say, the results have been nothing short of extraordinary. When you practice gratitude regularly, you begin to notice the subtle shifts in your life. Things that once seemed impossible start to unfold effortlessly. There is a sense of ease and flow that accompanies the practice, and you begin to attract more of what you truly desire. I want to encourage everyone to take up this simple practice of counting blessings. Each morning, as soon as you wake up, and every evening before you go to bed, think of at least 10 things you are grateful for. Don't just repeat the same list every day. Challenge yourself to find new blessings, whether big or small, that you might not have noticed before. It could be something as simple as the warmth of the sun on your skin or the kindness of a stranger. As you reflect, say a simple "Thank you, universe, for these blessings in my life." You'll begin to notice that, over time, your mindset will shift. You'll start to see the world through a lens of abundance instead of lack. The more you give thanks, the more you will have to be thankful for. It's truly magical how it works, and I can say from experience that this practice has the potential to transform your life. So, I encourage you to try it. Trust me when I say that your entire life can change through this simple act of gratitude. All your dreams and wishes can be fulfilled when you cultivate a heart full of thanks. Start today, and watch as the magic unfolds.